Lord, for this Monday morning. We ask, dear Lord, that you grant us the strength to overcome the challenges that we shall go through this week. We ask that you grant our mayor the wisdom to lead the city towards a goal to better the lives of the Mayayanos. We are grateful for everything. Amen. Father,
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your time. And first, I would like to thank each and every one of you with regard to last week incident in our city, in NCR, most of the countries in the Luzon areas. Nakasurvive tayo ng maayos. And I'm very grateful to each and every one of those who were in the front line. Not to mention na lang kung sino sila, but please extend my gratitude on behalf of the people of Manila. That we were there behind of that calamity. Nalulungkot ako, siyempre, malungkot malagasan ng mamamayan sa panahon ng kalamidad. We did try our best, but that kind of infection will teach us a lesson. Out of 18 patients, 4 patients succumbed from leptospirosis infection. So magiging na talaga kayo, especially yung ACABs natin na nasa kalsada, nasa kanal. But generally, nairapos natin, naitawid natin yung ating mga kababayan. So maraming salamat sa lahat sa inyo. And moving on, later, the President of the country will deliver his State of the Nation's address. I would like to require each and every department to watch the SONA on television so that we will know where is the country's direction, and we will align ourselves as local government unit. And I hope all LGU will do the same. Align ourselves to the goals and dreams and aspirations of the President kung saan bansa tayo, kung saan yung bansa natin pupunta. Some of it, we can be there. Para na, kakaisa, in sync tayo sa national progress. So, everybody is required. May examination ako. After the SONA, we'll see. We'll talk about it. But I think it is our obligation to align ourselves the President's goal and other leaders. So, for now, congratulations to the City Treasurer's Office, Business Permit, and Assessor. Despite sarado ang gobyerno, nabibigyan natin ng pagkakataon ang taong bayan na mapulpil ang kanilang obligation. And I've been telling that since time immemorial. If we limit human discretion in government transaction, corruption naturally will die. We may not solve it in our lifetime. At least if we build foundation so that the next leaders and individuals in their respective offices will nalimitahan ang kanilang discretion, bubuti ang karami. Yan ang goal natin. Because any services, any programs without money is just dream. And to fulfill all those dreams, we need to have resources. And I'm very grateful and fortunate that the people's trust, paying their obligation, is there. Na-revive ulit yung tiwala ng taong bayan sa pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Manila. In fact, Tapos na ang July, halos aabot na tayo sa 1,000 kulang-kulang. Humigit kumulang na bagong negosyo. Maybe, yeah?
Total of 1,160 for July.
Oh, in less than 1 month. That's new businesses, new employment for our people, new opportunity for our people. So, always practice ease of doing business in the city. Tandaan ninyo, ang taong bayan walang tiwala sa gobyerno. As a matter of impression, not by principle, but as an impression, initial impression ng tao. General, not everyone, but generally, tayo yung bulagsak o kaya. Ngayon, kung magbabayad ng buwis o magbabayad ng magbubukas ng negosyo, baliktarin natin yung sistema. Dati-rati, ang City Hall, walang tiwala sa nagbabayad ng buwis o nagbubukas ng negosyo. Tayo pa may duda. Tigas naman ang mukha natin. Bubukas ang ng negosyo, tayo pa nagdududa. Let them pay what they have stated. Believe them first. Kaya kung ano yung diniklara nila, o yun ang sabihin natin, sa tingin muna natin, initially ang pawang katotohanan. Walang labis, walang ulo. Then after that, nakapasok na, nakabayad na, nakabukas na ng negosyo, nakapagbigay na ng trabaho. We inspection later. Tayo muna magtiwala sa kanila bago nila tayo pagkatiwalaan. So, i-reverse natin. Nakita niyo, 1,100?
1,160 po sa new business from July 1 to 25.
1,164. Easily, that is 1,164 new jobs.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate the question?
You will get it. Kasi isang negosyo nagbukas, kailangan ba ng empleyado? This is isang empleyado na lang. That's 1,164 new jobs in 1 month. If everybody will have a job opportunity because of what we're doing and making it ease of doing business is being practiced by the city, sisigla ulit ang maghahanap buhay dito. So, yung isa pa, yung isa sa pinakamalaking shipping company na bukas sa atin dito sa Maynila. Imagine, pinakamalaking shipping company in the world. In the world. Bukas. Isang taon naghintay ng permit yun. Just so you know. In 1 hour, nabigyan nyo ng permit. Hindi ko mag-gets eh. Bayad yun, 300 million, 374,000. 317,000. Dali mo natutulog na pera, nagbubukas ng negosyo. Ang dami mong cheche-bureche. Kaya importante talaga yung piece of business. So anyway, for now, nakaraos tayo. Abangan natin itong susunod na kabanata ng bagyo. May bagyo na naman po kapatid. Sana makancel. Pahinga muna. Nanood muna, hindi ba nakaka-recover yung mga taga-Manila. But anyway, may awan Diyos. I believe in you. Nakita niyo si General Abad, nasa baka din. Les po, nasa kalsada habang gabinti yung ating baha. Now, if there's one good thing about it, walang lumutang na basura sa baha. So anyway, thank you. Let's go on with our